All right, y'all. We got to talk about these new landlord restrictions just a bit because they done put in some new landlord restrictions. It looks like there's been a cap on that security deposit that these landlords been out here trying to apply. It need to be a cap on how much you can make to qualify. So I didn't know they was out here trying to charge 3 times a month. I mean, 3 times the rent for a security deposit. That's crazy. And then y'all also telling people they got to make 3 times the rent to even qualify for an apartment. Don't you know they will go and buy a damn house? That makes no sense to me. But let's get into it. They said effective July 1st. It's called the Assembly Bill. All right. And this is coming from realtor and real estate attorney assisting individuals. It looks like it was published a while ago. The existing law, previously California landlords could request up to 20 months rent as a security. 2 months rent as a security deposit for unfurnished residential properties and up to 3 months rent for furnished properties. The new limits now prohibits landlords from demanding or receiving a security deposit exceeding 1 month's rent for both unfurnished and furnished properties, plus the first month's rent. Period. That's what it should have been any damn way. This bill would begin July 1st, 2024, instead of prohibiting a landlord from demanding or receiving security for a rental agreement for residential property in an amount or value in excess of an amount equal to 1 month's rent, regardless of whether the residential property is unfurnished or furnished in addition to any rent for the first month paid. I feel like that's all this should be. Y'all shouldn't be out here trying to, I feel like that's price gouging in a way. You shouldn't be out here trying to get more than what you're supposed to have from the people. Y'all been taking hell of advantage. Y'all already was doing it before the pandemic. But after 2020, y'all really was going damn crazy. And possibly because y'all wasn't getting paid for months or probably up to a damn year when that was put in place. And then now y'all just trying to go crazy and catch up on whatever bills y'all got. But that's the risk you take when you rent out homes or whatnot. But I just don't think you should play on the people top like that. Especially when you're expected to have them in that property for a year plus. You gonna get your ends. You ain't gotta finesse them on the front end. And then when it's probably time for you to pay half, if not all of that damn security deposit back when they ready to move out, you probably ain't even gonna have it. Probably ain't even gonna have it to give. But anywho, child, there are some new laws that have come into place here in Georgia that go into effect, and I just want to get into it for myself and the other people that's out here in Georgia that didn't know nothing about it, girl. Now they're saying multiple new laws will be in effect on July 1st, impacting various aspects of daily life in Georgia. All right, they're saying telephone consumer protection companies will be held liable for illegal telemarketing calls made by third-party contractors. I thought that was already a thing, but let's go. Y'all will be held liable. Please put me a part of the class action lawsuit. Can you add the other folks on there? They be sending text messages saying silly shit about it's just different shit. I'm trying to go through my phone and see. I think I done about blocked or deleted some of that. It's okay. Sending me messages. One of them said something like, I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. Hey, are you going to vote? Da-da-da-da-da. That's how they started out. I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed, or some weird stuff like, hey, are you going to vote? It was like some weird to where you will see the first part of the message that'll make you want to click on it and open it. But they trying to see if you're going to vote. Who are you voting for? Trump or Biden? Can you back up out my phone? It ain't none of your business till I go down there to the polls and press my buttons. Okay? Scoot back up off me, please. Back the hell up. Just all kind of weird, different messages. Tap here. Your package is here. Your package has been sent. Your package. I'm like, girl, what the hell kind of package you talking about? Girl, I could go to my email to track that. I don't need you to send me no text. What is going on with y'all? Y'all need to add them to the number. They got the Safe at Home Act, required rental units to be fit to live in and properties to meet local and state housing codes, as well as health and safety standards. Okay. Now, HOA, we here for that. All right. Because, listen, rental units, they go for y'all, a lot of y'all apartments. Y'all be out here trying to rent SHI, but don't be trying to fix up nothing or do your part. Y'all don't be trying to do y'all part. That's the problem. Get it together. You're going to be held liable. Now, HOA regulations. Oh, my. They say homeowners and condo associations must give property owners time to address the contract violations. Now, we're going to find out exactly what kind of time they talking about, though. Give the people time. How much time? What we talking about? I feel like we ain't going to find that out till next month. Okay, you got to give the people probably 30 days, if not a little piece of more. Times is hard. If they got a dent in their garage and they got to fix it, is y'all finna cover it? Is that a part of the policy? Get them some time. They gonna get it. Anyway, they got the Georgia Squatter Reform Act. 'Cause let me tell you, the squatters out here been cutting the fuck up. Okay, so they say squatters can face a misdemeanor trespassing charge. All right, fines for back rent and eviction within 3 days of police notification. Here for it. Here for it. Now, don't be out there getting in somebody's house, squatting in their damn house, and thinking that you won't be evicted, preventing you from getting a whole nother house because you wasn't a tenant there legally. You can't be evicted in the property. Okay? Find your ass. Be careful getting in these people's property. And people's property, y'all need to make sure y'all be putting adequate locks on them houses. Okay? Y'all need to do what y'all need to do to secure your homes. Make sure these damn windows are down, doors are deadbolt locked. Might need a keypad type of lock that you're going to have a code in order to access this home. Possibly. Okay? Y'all need to do a better job of securing the property as well. Now they're saying school vouchers and parental leave. Parents can receive vouchers up to $6,500 for better performing schools. Girl, let me hold on to that one. School voucher. Girl, I didn't even know y'all was doing nothing like that. So is this new, or did y'all just been have it and change the amount? Oh my, how do we qualify? Drug overdose prevention in schools. Schools are now permitted to provide opioid antagonists to help prevent drug overdoses. Okay. Defibrillators in schools. Schools are now required to have automated defibrillators located outside school buildings instead of inside. Addie's Law. The law mandates that public school systems plan bus routes to avoid having students cross roads where the speed limits exceed 40 miles per hour. It also strengthens penalties for drivers who pass a school bus that is picking up children. Because some of y'all don't be stopping, honey. Paid parental leave. State workers will get double parental leave up to 240 hours. Okay. Protecting Georgia's Children on Social Media Act. Children will receive guides for social media use and internet safety schools. Mandatory testing will be, look like scoliosis testing will be eliminated. What? Y'all finna stop doing the scoliosis test? And schools can use non-bus vehicles for transportation. And they giving free state ID cards. Teens between the ages of 14 and 17 in the custody of the OD facts will get free state ID cards. Okay. Oh, wow. They got a few other ones we're not going to get into, but they have some other ones that went in effect at the top of the year. So, okay, I'm here for like 2 or 3 of them. I'm here for the illegal telemarketing stuff. I'm here for the little school voucher thingy. Okay, and I'm here for the HOAs as well as the squatters. All right, so this is good. This is good. Good job. Good job on doing a little something. New Georgia tenant bill adds more protection to renters. Pretty much got into that. Oh, they said the landlords have to wait 3 days after the rent's due date before filing for eviction. Wait a minute. Let me see what the news say about this. Hold on.
Days after the rent due date before filing for eviction.
Some folks may find it harder and harder to pay their bills on time. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Frank Malloy.
And I'm Lori Johnson.
Nikki said, I don't need help. I pay the bills on time. So I be yelling with a dildo sign. Fire, little mama, you a 3-star. I ain't tripping when I say I'm in my dream car. Oh, did I stutter? Harajuku-Barbie. I think it's time to put the rice in. Let's go.
Now, a new law says landlords have to wait 3 days after the rent due date before filing for eviction in court. Megan Western joins us in studio to tell us more about how House Bill 404.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Now, by the grace of God, I do like to get mine in before the first, but by the grace of God, at least by the first. But 3 days, I feel it's not enough. I feel like people should be given a full 7 days. But girl, I ain't renting out no property, so let me shut the hell up because I don't know when these folk mortgage due and stuff like that. But I feel like y'all should give people at least a week. I thought folks had 5 days to get their bills in. Now I'm hearing 3 days. And then what? They got 3 days after the rent is due to file an eviction. So you going to file it that fast? How is this helping Georgia? How is this helping the renters? Let me shut up and listen to this thing so she can help me out because I'm confused.
Will protect renters from problems
get
with
me
some
together.
landlords.
That's right,
Not
Frank
as
and Lori.
Megan
Now,
say.
the new bill basically says landlords must make sure their properties are fit for people to live in. Now, the exact wording says fit for human habitation, and we won't have a clear definition of what that actually means until it goes into effect on July 1st. But folks like Daniel Newman hope it can help keep landlords like his own more accountable. Lots of folks keep a folder full of important personal documents, but this stack is full of apartment complaints.
You know, it makes me very upset.
Since Daniel Newman's family moved in,
Which was 2022. It covers all this.
they've had issues
hell
from
no.
cracked floors, broken AC, rotten door frames, and broken windows.
There's mold. That's what the contractor told me. This is mold.
He says this wasn't the worst of it.
We kept on smelling gas. We couldn't figure out where it was coming from.
So Newman says he called the management over at Huntington Hills.
Kept on calling. They said, oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay.
So he later called city code enforcement and the fire department, and they found a leak, leaving the Newmans and one doctor believing it could be the cause of his wife's recent blindness.
Oh, Jesus.
Put your hands over your eyes or take a blindfold, turn all the lights off, and try to feel your way around. It takes your freedom completely away. And that's what happened to my wife.
The Better Business Bureau offers several tips to tenants to prevent problems with landlords.
I'm going to just say this, WMAZ, baby. I don't know who the fuck y'all got recording and doing y'all B-roll and stuff, but they doing a terrible job. Why the hell is we looking down the hallway? Why did y'all have me looking at the top of some chairs at a damn plant in the corner? Why y'all zoomed in on that lady's eyes like that? Then went to the floor at her shoes. Bitch, listen, it has to be an intern. It has got to be an intern in there. Now, some of them shots we could finesse, but girl, just a bunch of unnecessary shots.
Read the fine print, read everything, and make sure that you can live with the terms.
Kelvin Collins says you should research the management company before you sign a lease.
When it comes to an individual landlord, ask for
I don't know who put
Ask
this
for,
news package together.
people that have stayed there before.
And if you have to make a fix on your own, you do have options.
And you also always have the option that you can make repairs and deduct that from your rent. And before you do that, you typically want to make sure that you've
Hold on.
people that have,
Before you sign a lease.
when it comes to an individual landlord, ask for people that have stayed there before.
And if you have to make a fix on your own, you do have options.
And you also always have the option that you can make repairs and deduct that from your rent.
Yeah.
And before you do that, you typically want to make sure that you've submitted something in writing to the landlord, giving them the opportunity to repair it.
Right.
Now, just as you saw with Newman, Collins also recommends that you put everything down in writing. He says it could help later in legal cases. Now, the Newman family is still looking for empathy and solutions from the property management. Back to you.
Thank you, Megan. The bill also says a security deposit cannot be more than 2 months' worth of rent.
We get a lot of calls and messages from people all around Central Georgia who need housing help. That's why we have a housing guide for you on 13WMAZ.com. It covers what you need to know about your rental agreement. It'll actually walk you through your rights as a tenant, what to do if you face eviction, and more. You can text the word housing to the number on your screen, 478-752-1309, and we can...
That is crazy work. I just don't like that these people have issues in their property and y'all just end up there talking about some damn it's okay. They have mold. They have a gas leak. It's not okay. If y'all, it's not okay because y'all could potentially not have a company if they really applied pressure. Right? But y'all, I guess y'all bank on people not being able to afford any representation or something like that. But I think you should consider it all being as serious as possible if these people can likely, if you could potentially lose your damn company based on what the living conditions are. Because if they sue you, y'all probably won't have nothing. That's crazy work. And then it's this whole, you can file for an eviction 3 days after. What kind of shit is that? What's up with the number 3? You can't charge 3 times the security deposit. Need to make 3 times the rent to qualify. And then now y'all talking some damn 3 days after the eviction. Girl, I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit. Anywho, good luck, okay? Those are the new updates in bills and laws and all of that stuff, okay? When it comes to landlords and renters and whatever, okay? So, there's that.